A very wonderful moment, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, where we continue to reflect on what is happening in Mozambique. There are messages which are circulating mostly in Mozambique WhatsApp groups. And remember, they are using these WhatsApp groups to mobilize. And this is the reason why you are seeing ZANU-PF scared of the WhatsApp groups. So what is happening is that there is something which is which they are calling Mission for the People of Beira, and they're talking about the EM6 road which connects the port of Beira to Zimbabwe. They say in a country where we have an N1 national road full of holes, dirt and tolls, we have this fallen super road that runs from the port of Beira to Zimbabwe to transport products. Brothers, Zimbabwe has no port and is completely dependent on the port of Beira, which is why it sponsored this road. But aware that President of Zimbabwe is a big supporter of Frelimo and was the same one who declared Daniel Chapo's victory before the National Elections Commission. His name is Emmerson Mnangagwa, and in addition to being president of Zimbabwe, he is also president of SADC. And his word is key for Southern African countries to come together and remove Frelimo from power. But he doesn't feel our pain. He's a great comrade. He and the I can't read this, Frelimistas make money by taking products to our port and sending them straight to Machipande border. Mozambican people, if we want to put pressure on the president of Zimbabwe, at the next week's SADC meeting to do justice, we must make him feel our pain. We cannot let you continue to use our port. Brothers of Munaga, this road passes through you. Brothers of Inkope, Dondo, Machipande, etc. So they are calling it hashtag block the EN6. And they're saying, brother truckers, learn from Resano. Block the road and leave with the keys. No trucks should enter Zimbabwe from today. South Africa was only worried about the situation in Mozambique after we closed the Resano. Zimbabwe must feel us too. Block these pathways. Pass this message to all groups. Long live VM7. So this is the message right now from Mozambique. If you see Mozambicans, if they succeed closing this border, then know that we are doomed. Why? It's because number one, prices are going to go up right in Zimbabwe. That is the first thing which is going to happen. Prices will go up. Secondly, you are going to see ZANU-PF trying by all means possible to use repressive or to use force to make sure that Zimbabweans do not coordinate. But what it means is, if the Beira corridor is totally shut down, Zambia will be affected. Botswana will be affected. And also, most importantly, Zimbabwe will be the biggest country affected by this. So what is going to happen is that you are going to see Zimbabweans being forced by the situation to go into the streets. If Mozambique succeeds in closing or shutting down the Beira corridor, what it means, expect protests right here in the country called Zimbabwe, because the people will start to feel the pain. Once the people start to feel the pain, ZANU-PF will try by all means possible to be as much as repressive as it is possible. You are likely going to see things change. If the pain is not felt enough to force ZANU-PF leadership to make correct decisions, they are going to put more pressure by starting to ban trucks. This is what you are going to see next. They will start to ban trucks to say each and every truck from Zimbabwe, it might be banned. And that is going to make those in business feel the pain too, which means it will be disaster. We just pray that they don't target civilians. We just pray that they don't target Zimbabweans themselves. So this is trouble right here. The SADC region is actually heading towards a disaster. A disaster is looming in the southern region. If President Mnangagwa fails to deal with the issue of Mozambique so well, then he is in trouble. The major question is, will he be able to deal with the situation when right here in Zimbabwe, he has failed to correct the situation where there is a report from SADC that things didn't go correctly? Will he be able to deal with such issues? Because if he intervenes in Mozambique and deals with the Mozambique situation, the question will be pointed at him to say, what about you? It means his allies are going to turn against him. And that is the last thing he's wishing for himself. So guys, things are turning west. Things are turning are now becoming worse for the regime in Zimbabwe. They are not going to survive the shakings if Mozambicans succeed in that country. Just know that all will not be well. The news coming out of Namibia is also shocking. It seems as if SWAPO is losing ground. If you look at what is happening right there, the campaigns, whatever which is happening right there, SWAPO is losing ground. They are losing ground, which means the probability that the opposition will win in Namibia is very, very high. If the opposition win in Namibia, then you put Zambia, then you put Botswana, then you put Mozambique, DRC is incapacitated, Malawi is neutral, then the man is in trouble, 100% trouble. So this is what's happening. We'll continue to watch and see how everything is going to unfold, but I see danger coming. I see danger coming because once businesses are targeted, this is going to affect Zimbabwean businesses. This is going to affect Zimbabwean top people. They're going to be affected by what is coming, which means we have to expect more trouble for the politicians. The major question is, will they survive what is coming after them? So it seems as if Mozambicans, despite force which is being used, they are not relenting. They are continuously fighting for their freedom. And this message, if they take heed of this message and if they block the Beira corridor, then be rest assured that SADC is going to boil. If they don't take heed of this message, if they don't sit down as leaders and deal with the issues, SADC will boil and they will never like what is going to happen.